So on the drive down west, just past Penzance, there is a cute little vineyard that is well worth a stop off at, so I thought I'd show you around. So their vineyard is just out the back, but they've got a shop in here and a cafe. Let's go and have a look. So they've got lots of wines here, and then also their selection of cider, and this one is my personal fave, the sparkling apple cider. They've also got some berry ones. I can only really ever drink one of them before I get a bit fed up of them, but I am a fan of this one. They've also got an elderflower one as well. Might be worth trying that. Their sparkling wine is very good. I've tried that before. Oh, they've got a Pinot Noir sparkling rosé as well. I'll have to give that one a go. Let's go and see what else they've got. So this is their little cafe, strawberry wine jug. And they do coffees. I don't know if they do any food here. But they do lots of different wines. And then this is their outdoor seating area. They've got lovely vines growing up. And I'm just going to have a quick run up here to show you the orchards, which are apparently, the apple blossom is all in bloom. Picked up a few bottles of cider from the shop and then got back on the road. The campsite was only a 15-minute drive from the vineyards, so not too much further to go. All set up, and now we are going to wander down to the beach. So this weekend's campsite is Trevedra Farm, which is based down in Sennen. It's a camping and caravan site, and it has really great facilities such as plenty of clean showers and washrooms, toilets, even has a washing up room, a cafe and a shop selling all the essentials and things that you'd need. It does buck up quick. It gets really busy in the summer. They do have an overflow site that they sometimes put you in if you arrive late, like we did last year. But one thing I will say is that that's overflow site doesn't have as good of facilities, as good a view, and nowhere near as good as access to the beach as what this one does. So make sure you book in advance and to get a spot. So in there, here is Sennen, and then behind that headland there, you go round towards Land's End. This beach down here is called Gwenva. And if you carry on up the coast, you probably won't be able to see it on camera, but that little island there that's in the distance, that's off Cape Cornwall. All stunning locations. Cape Cornwall is definitely worth a visit. Sennen's lovely. Land's End, the visitor centre's a bit, but the landscape is beautiful. What is wrong with the girls today? They are both so grumpy, don't want to walk. Ugh. Wow, you really made that look a lot harder than it was. Come on, guys. What is going on with you today? So after our walk, we headed back to the campsite and I made the girls some dinner, just some basic pasta, prawns and broccoli. I tried to keep things really simple for the girls when we're camping, and I know that this is something they would eat, so I just threw it together really quickly. For me and Lee's food, however, when we're camping, I'm always looking for easy food, but I still want it to be comforting and delicious. So Lee wasn't with us on this particular night. He joined us the following morning. But little things like cooking potatoes in comfy garlic oil is just a great little hack to add flavour.
You make the confit garlic at home and just bring it with you, and it can be used for so many things. So here I'm using it to fry my potatoes in, but you can also add some apple cider vinegar or some lemon juice to it and make a salad dressing. You may have noticed that those potatoes looked really easy to slice through, and that's because they've already been pre-cooked. And I've hacked it even further by buying frozen jacket potatoes that I defrost for 5 minutes in the microwave when I'm at home, then shove them in a Tupperware pot, put them in the cooler, bring them with us, and they're a super quick way to have comforting potatoes when using a gas stove, and it takes all the cook time out of them. All you need to do is reheat them. And here's a little quick comfy garlic mayo to go with those potatoes.
Schoolboy error, my gas has run out, but lucky I've got another stove.
I topped the potatoes with some of the comfy garlic mayo, some Parmesan cheese and some lemon zest, and they tasted comforting and wholesome and exactly what I wanted. There's my kids. By the way, if you're going to come camping with a friend who's got a towable sauna. They've brought their sauna. Talk about, I know, I can't believe they've allowed him to bring it on. Yeah, he rang up before and said, can I bring a sauna? And they were just like, yeah, why not? So this is Roscoe's portable sauna. He takes it to festivals and things. That's his business. Check him out, Water and Stone. They've got an awesome facility in Newquay with hot tubs, plunge pools, and this is his new sauna. So we're all gonna go in there in a minute. Are you going in, Rio? Oh, there we go. Quick little film before I let all the air. Oh.
I think that's the thing. You just feel it out.
Yeah, you just find, and that's what I mean about like every sauna just having its own type of personality, and you just the more you get used to your stove as well, the more you can tweak it based on what you want.
That's probably the biggest thing, is learning the stove, I think.
That night we sat up late around the campfire, and in the morning the weather had turned slightly, but I went down to Gwenver to make some breakfast.
Oh, it's pretty windy today, and I've run out of gas on my big camping gas stove that has the wind deflectors as the pot supports. So I'm just on my little camping gas stove today, which I always have as a bit of a backup whenever the gas tank is getting low in my bigger one. And it's great, it's small, it's compact, but the only problem with it is it's not great in the wind. So I've had to kind of like tuck it away in the corner here, out of the wind, in order to keep the flame going. But I'm going to make some Turkish eggs. I've travelled a lot to the Middle East in my past. I used to work out there doing a lot of different things in war-torn countries, doing trauma psychology and things like that. And the Middle Eastern cuisine and the kind of flavours that come with that have to be my favourite and feel the most comforting to me. And yeah, they just feel quite wholesome to me. So I'm going to make some Turkish eggs today, and yeah, you can follow along on the little journey. Hopefully give it a try yourself.
What have you got? Are you hound dog tired singing all night long? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you?
Oh, nice, that's bubbling away. So I'm just going to turn it, oh, that's bubbling away now. So I'm just going to turn it down a touch and just get it onto a nice simmer. There we go. finishing touches. Quite a bit of oil. You don't use it all, but it's good to put in more rather than less. And then if you want to go traditional, you need to use Aleppo pepper. But I'm going to use my favourite, rose harissa. Another favourite is Nduja paste. That's really good too. Sorry, I hadn't pressed film when I was pouring it over. But there you go. I'm gonna add a little bit of bread and
it's hard to take one when your iPhone's full. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Not blue.
this is, oh, I can't remember the name of the pub. I will find out and tell you. Beautiful. Look how lush this is.
The pub was called the Commercial Inn, which is in the little village of St. Just, and it's where we watched the coronation celebration that was going on before heading back to the campsite and having a bonfire and a big coronation celebration of our own.
No, you're gonna touch it, and then you're gonna go bam. So touch it.
The following day was home day, so we all packed up our kit and went off in our various directions, but I decided to stop off at Cape Cornwall as it's one of my favourite places. I've got some real fond memories of this area, and I wanted to stop off at it and have some lunch and a little swim. So this is where I'm going to show you my ultimate camp kitchen must-have, particularly if you've got family, young kids, or people who go from 0 to absolutely hangry in 10 seconds. This is going to be a lifesaver. I've put the link below, but watch how easy this is to use. You're going to want one, I promise you.
So we've just arrived at Cape Cornwall, and I was going to make some soup and a toasty and show you my gadget cooking on the front, but there's no spots on the front. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Loons down to the beach, try and find a little sheltered spot where we can get the stove going, make lunch, and then there's a really cool little sea pool down here as well. Sorry, I'm shooting right into the sun, I can barely see you. There's a really cool little sea pool down here, so I might even go for a swim depending on how well behaved Luna is in the mood. Are you in a mood? Are you going to be a well behaved little baby? Yeah, we'll see. Right, but what we're going to do is I'm going to show you this little toasty gadget I've got. It's insane. You're going to want one. But I'm going to make everything here first, just to kind of speed it up when we get down there, and means I need to take less clobber with me as well down there. So I'm going to show you what I do.
So the reason why I love this little gadget is because it's super light, unlike the cast iron ones. It produces a really kind of even toast, unlike some of the other ones that I've tried in the past. And it produces a really kind of quick meal that I can just kind of throw at the kids when they're hungry, and it kind of puts them on for an hour or so at least. And what you can do is you can make the sandwiches whilst you're at home, put them in your cooler, cooler, so that when hunger strikes you can just pull one out, and it really does just take 4 minutes, so 2 minutes on each side, and it is done. And I'm really pleased with it, and it's cheap as chips. 13 quid for this little gizmo, and I swear to God it's brilliant. In fact, it's so good that we actually haven't used our George Foreman at home since we've got it, because this is actually better, easier to clean, and cooks it way quicker.
So this set of rocks is known as a sleeping giant, laying on his back. You can see his belly in the air and his nose. Oh, another person doing some art. What a spot. Well, I think we're going to cook our soup up here and then go for a swim down there. Let's perch on these logs in front of one of these fishing cellars. This looks like a perfect little spot. Luna, come on, help mummy. There we go, well done. Yeah, delicious. Right, put the lid back on. Yeah, there we go, that was easy. Right, oh, you want to help put it on? Okay, put it on, well done. We've just got to leave it there really gently. Don't touch it because it's hot, remember, ouchie hot. Can you feel how ouchie hot? Ouchie hot. Oh, oh, ouchie hot. Can you feel? Yeah, you've got to be gentle with it. You've got to stay a good distance. That's nice and warm. Put that there. And which one's got wood? That one's got it. Yeah, you can get it in a minute. Let's put that on there. Oh. This is the toasty maker. Luna, come away from the edge, please. Good girl. You just do it for 2 minutes on this side, 2 minutes on the other side, and then it's done. Amazing. Right. Oh my gosh. Oh, hot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so good. This has just cooled down now, but how perfectly cooked that is. Amazing.
Hey, I heard you want to leave this place where we grew up. This old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. Where will you go? Won't you miss the ones you know? I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as a wave passing by, leaving leave a mark in our marks to turn to memories. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're.
That's it for this week, folks, so thanks for watching. Hope I've given you a couple of little ideas on ways to spruce up your camp kitchen setup, as well as a couple of little recipe ideas. And please do make sure you subscribe. I'm on a mission to get to 1,000 subscribers, so that would really help, and it would also alert you to any of the new content that I create, and I make a video each week, so there is lots more to come.